Blessings, welcome, beautiful, beautiful souls. So this week we are continuing working through the chakras. We are working on Ajna Chakra, the third eye point. So our third eye is to do with insight, intuition, inspiration, the ability to see things, to kind of visualize, to imagine things. Now, it's kind of interesting because I know I'm not the only one. Quite a lot of us have been feeling very emotionally unstable recently, literally mood swings like that. And sometimes when you get in that kind of space, it can be very difficult to see anything changing, especially if you get stuck in depression or anxiety or whatever. It can be very challenging to remind yourself that it won't always be that way, to see that things may be different. And the other thing about the third eye is that it gives you the ability to see beyond what you can see with your eyes. So, we may take stuff in with our eyes, but so much nowadays, especially with AI, Photoshop, all that kind of stuff, it's very hard to believe what you see with your eyes. I remember years ago, the saying, the camera never lies. You can't trust that now. So having a healthy, active third eye allows you to see beyond that which you're kind of like perceiving with your eyes, and to kind of trust your intuition, to trust your inner guidance, to trust your insight and inspiration. Inspiration, what I mean by that is being able to see something that isn't manifest yet, isn't real yet. So you may have an idea and you can kind of see it come to life. And it's really interesting because I've been feeling a bit iffy, so I decided to, I've got a chakra oil gift set, aromatherapy oil, and there are obviously different ones for each chakra. And I just quite often just literally grab one without looking at it, because I, instinctively get drawn to the one that I need. And the one I pulled out was third eye. So there we go. So again, think of intuition, insight, inspiration. And the affirmation, if you wish, is I trust my divine inner tuition, because that's what intuition is. So your inner tutor, your inner teacher. And by the way, we're all intuitive. It's just that quite often we don't trust it. It's often very subtle. Our logical mind is loud and blah, 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 logic, rational, blah, 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 blah. Whereas intuition is often very subtle, but we are all very intuitive. So we're going to start off just with the feet comfortably wide apart. Just feel the ground beneath your feet, especially if you have been feeling a bit, I'm going from I feel fine, on first to tears, I feel fine, I feel anxious, I feel fine, I feel irritable, literally in the space of 5 minutes. So just literally feel the ground beneath your feet, gently shifting the weight. Really feel the contact between your body and your feet. Because often when we get in that kind of state, very emotional state, we tend to get up here, up in our head. And I say, it's one of the ways to bring us down out of those scattered mind is to really be aware of the ground beneath you. So shifting the weight, you really have to be aware of the ground beneath you. And then just start to find that center point. And soften or close your eyes. Just check in, simply noticing how you're feeling right this moment. So not 5 minutes ago, not 5 hours ago, not yesterday, not what you might feel like in 5 minutes time, but how you feel right now. And as always, if there are any low vibration emotions, if you're feeling stressed or tearful or depressed or angry or whatever, try saying a part of me feels stressed, or there is stress moving through me, whichever. I prefer a part of me because it's just easier, but I sometimes do that. I say there is sadness moving through me, or there is anger moving through me, because it's just it's emotions, they're moving through you. It's just at the minute we seem to be experiencing a lot of emotions in a very short space of time, and it's very, very erratic. So just notice how you're feeling without making yourself wrong. And just bring your awareness to that third eye point. So imagine a space just above your eyebrows, so between and just above your eyebrows, and then about a third of the way back. So as if it's a point in the very mid of your brain. And imagine focusing on that point. And as you focus your attention on that point, notice what arises. whether it's in terms of sensations, whether thoughts or feelings arise, whether you see images or pictures or symbols, or maybe even sounds. So just allow whatever arises to arise in whatever form it may arise. So to start with, you might think, well, I don't see anything, I don't experience anything. If you could see into your third eye point, what would it look like? Would it be like a symbol, like a flower that's maybe closed or open? Would it be like kind of Chinese symbols or some kind of moving geometric shape? Or is it kind of cartoonish? Do you get an image in your mind? If I was to say, what does your third eye point look like? Do you get an image in your mind? Again, there's no rights or wrongs. Maybe you have a sense of like a window in the middle of your forehead that maybe needs cleaning so you can see out of. Maybe it's a round window or a square window or even a triangle window. Again, just allow whatever comes through to arise. We're talking to our body, we're talking on an energetic level, not a logical level. Throw logic out the window for now. And so just taking a few deep breaths, breathing up from your roots all the way up to your crown. And breathing down from the crown all the way down and out through your roots. I'm going to take a couple of breaths in through the nose and we're going to sigh it out, making whatever noise feels appropriate right now. So a nice deep breath in. If you feel like bringing a bit of movement in, as I'm doing, then do so. Let's do it a couple more times. Again, just imagine no one else is watching, no one else is seeing you, it's all good. And you may feel a bit silly doing it, but we need to release those emotions, and you may notice a slight relief after you've done that. Once you get over that kind of like, oh, I feel a bit silly, it actually can feel quite good, and it's just literally about doing what your body needs. So just opening the eyes, kind of keeping the feet where they are. Just soften the knees. Imagine the weight sinking down into your feet. As you breathe in, imagine the weight, not the weight, the breath rising up through your legs, through your torso. And imagine it flowing up and out at the top of your head like a fountain. As you breathe out, imagine the breath, the energy flowing down through the crown of your head, down through your torso, down through the feet, down into the earth. So as you breathe in, imagine the body being filled with breath, with energy, feel a sense of lightness. As you breathe out, feel a sense of grounding, being grounded, being present, feel a sense of release. Inhaling openness, expansion. Exhale, letting go. So we want to breathe in as deeply as we can. And breathe out completely as well, as if we're getting all the air out. And you can soften or close your eyes. Again, feel like a balloon. Imagine a balloon filling with air, moving away from the earth on the in-breath. And as you let the air out, the balloon comes back down to the earth. So feel the weight sinking down into your feet. So inhale a sense of lightness. Exhale, letting go. Inhale, filling your body with energy, prana, shakti. Exhale, letting go of any negative thoughts, feelings, emotions. Let them go. One more like that. You might start to feel warmth in your hands as we start to build the energy. And bring the hands just in front of your heart space, as if you're literally holding on to a ball. Again, you might feel that kind of like sensation of a ball of energy. Inhale, open the arms out. Exhale. Again, as you bring the hands back, soften into your knees. So inhale. And imagine expanding to the tips of the fingers and to the crown of the head, to the tips of the toes. Exhale, sense of contraction. So you start to create a slight pulse in the body, as if you're expanding and contracting the whole body. So again, the hands are mirroring the movement of the breath and of energy in the body. So as you inhale, your lungs expand, ribcage expands. Exhale, they relax and contract. And soften or close your eyes and feel that energy, that warmth, that tingling sensation between your hands. And holding on to your ball, step the feet a little bit wider. And we're going to take the ball side to side. So holding on to that ball, inhaling and exhaling. If you need to take the feet wider, you can do so. Keep the shoulders relaxed, spine nice and tall so you're not tipping forward. Wrists relax, you can feel that heat. So as you take the ball around, we're starting to twist, so we're warming up into the spine. Draw your belly button in slightly. And we're warming up into the knees, hips and ankles. But we're focusing on that energy. And feel or imagine a ball of energy between your hands. So soften, or even close your eyes if you feel comfortable doing so. Close your eyes. Just focus on your movement, your breath. Shoulders relax. So again, trusting your intuition, your inner tuition, that it knows how your body needs to move. Then we get so caught up in, oh, I don't know if I'm doing it right, and da-da-da-da-da. And then coming back to center. Releasing the arms down and feet about hip width apart. Interlink the hands, turn them inside out. And lift the arms up, press the ceiling away, relax the shoulders down. Then inhale, rise up onto the balls of the feet. And exhale, lower down. Then inhale, stretch over to one side, pushing the hands away. And do a slight rotation, turning to look down towards the foot, but moving the whole body, so you're not just turning the head. Inhale, center. Exhale, turn to look up towards the ceiling. Keep the thighs firm. Inhale, center. Exhale, come up. And over the other side. So to show you from the side. Breathe in. As you breathe out, turn the upper body to look down towards your feet. Inhale, look front. Exhale, rotate. Turn to look up to the ceiling. Inhale, center. And exhale, lift up. Press up a little bit taller. Relax the shoulders. Lift your eye gaze. Lift your chin. And as you exhale, release the arms. Pull the arms down to open up the chest. Inhale, press the hands forward. Exhale, pull the elbows back. Relax the shoulders. Interlink the hands again, however you've just done it. Switch. Turn them inside out. Lift the arms up. Press the ceiling away. Try and relax the shoulders away from the ears. Find a point to focus on. Inhale, rise up on the balls of the feet. Exhale, slowly lower down. Inhale, over to one side. Keep the thighs firm. Squeeze your booty. Exhale, rotate. Look down towards the floor. Inhale, center. Exhale, rotate. Look up at the ceiling. Inhale, center. Exhale, lift. Inhale, over the other side. Press down through both feet. Exhale, look down towards the mat. Inhale, look front. Exhale, look up to the sky. Squeeze your booty. Inhale, center. Exhale, lift. Inhale, press a little bit taller. Exhale, pull the arms back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Inhale, push forward. Exhale, pull the elbows in. Lift and open the chest. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, pull back. Open up the chest. Inhale, push. And pull back, lift and open the chest. One more like that. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, pull back. Inhale, push forward. And inhale, lift and open. And exhale, release. Just noticing how you're feeling right now. And taking the arms out, open across the chest, then bring them in front of you. Bring your right elbow on top of the left and do Garudasana, eagle arms. Try and have the elbows together. Bend the arms. If you can, bring the hands together. Now, if your elbows aren't quite so, you're better off being here than here with the hands together. So you might be here like that with the elbows together, or you might be somewhere like that. But try and keep the elbows in alignment as much as possible, so we feel a stretch across the upper back. Inhale, lift the elbows up. Exhale, drop the shoulder blades down. So make sure you turn your awareness inwards because you can't see. Your arms are in front of you, right? So you then turn your awareness inwards. So inhale, lift the elbows. Exhale, relax the shoulders. Breathe in again. As you breathe out, sit back into a chair pose, as if you're sitting down in a chair. Draw your belly button in, have your knees over your toes. Inhale again. As you exhale, bring the arms forward, so you're rounding over to stretch out your spine. Breathe in again. As you breathe out, slowly, super slowly start to straighten the legs, keeping the arms as they are. To use the weight of the arms to stretch out your spine. Then unwind the arms, release them down, bend your knees even more deeply and start to roll up through the spine, coming all the way up. Then take your time. And inhaling, reaching the arms up. Exhale, draw the arms around, open the chest. Inhale, push forward. Exhale, pull the elbows in, open up the chest. Inhale, open the arms out. This time the left elbows on top. You may notice it feels different on one side than the other. So again, you may be here. You may be like that, that's okay. Just try and make sure, you better say, we don't want that. We're trying to have the elbows as close together as possible. Inhale, lift the elbows up. Exhale, relax the shoulders down. And lift the elbows, relax the shoulders, breathe in. As you breathe out, bend your knees, sit back as if you're sitting back in a chair. Chair pose, scoop the belly button in, knees over toes. So again, your awareness is inwards. Breathe in. Breathe out, bring the arms forward, round over, drop your head, stretch out your spine. So as if you're bringing your elbows towards your knees. Inhale again. As you exhale, slowly, super slowly straighten your legs and using your arms to stretch out your spine. Now release the arms, bend the knees, inhale, start to roll up, tailbone, pelvis, waist, exhale, ribs, shoulders, neck, head, inhale, stretch the arms up, exhale, pull them back, inhale, push forward, exhale, pull the elbows in, lift and open the chest, bring your feet together. Toes, big toes together, heels very slightly apart. Inhale, open the arms. Exhale, right elbow on top. Again, you may notice it feels a little bit easier each time. So again, inhale, lift the elbows. Exhale, drop the shoulders. So same options with the arms as the first time. So you may notice it feels a little bit different this time. So inhale, eye gaze soft. And exhale, come into chair pose. It's the same as we did a moment ago, but this time the knees are together. So press the knees together, draw your belly button in, and keep relaxing the shoulders. So you lift the elbows up, but relax the shoulders. Press into all four corners of your feet. Remember, I trust my divine inner tuition. Inhale again. As you exhale, bring the arms forward. This time, bring your elbow to your knees, round over, stretching out the spine. Inhale again. And exhale, same as we did before. Slowly straighten the legs. We're doing the same as we did a moment ago, just with the legs together this time. Open up the backs of the knees, stretch out the spine. So using the weight of the arms to stretch the spine out. Yeah, release the arms, bend the knees. Inhale as you start to curl up, draw your belly button in. So inhale the first half. Exhale the second half. Inhale as you float the arms up. Exhale as you pull back, open up through the chest. Inhale, press forward. Exhale, pull, lift and open the chest. Inhale, open the arms out. Exhale, left elbow on top. Palms together, again, noticing how it feels each time. Inhale, lift the elbows. Exhale, relax those shoulders. So eyes either closed or just literally focusing on the tip of the nose, keeping your awareness in your third eye point. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, come into chair pose. As you do that, just check that you're not tensing your shoulders. So you're lifting your elbows, but relaxing your shoulders, hugging your knees together. Nice deep breaths. And inhale again, scoop the belly button in. Exhale, bring the arms forward. Bring your elbows to your knees. Let the head relax. Breathe in. Breathe out, slowly straightening the legs. Again, using the arms to stretch out the spine. And undo the arms, bend the knees. Inhale, rolling up, tailbone, pelvis, waist. Exhale, ribs, shoulders, head. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, pull back. Inhale, push forward. Exhale, pull the elbows in, open up the chest. Soften the knees as if you're coming into a mini chair pose. Open the arms out like wings, so it's like bending the elbows, spread the fingers out. Shift the weight onto the right foot. Peel the left foot off. So your weight is on that right foot. Then take that right foot across. Rest the knees together, then sink deeper as if you're doing a single leg chair pose. Whoops, have the wall handy if you need to. So sink deep, open up your heart space, draw your belly button in, squeeze those legs together. Inhale up, release, bring your feet back together, soften the knees, open out your wings, again open the chest, shift the weight onto the left foot, peel the right foot off, take that foot across, rest the toes, sink deeper, open out your heart, nice deep breaths in and out. Then come up, release, and bring yourself into a sitting position to start with. We're going to practice Brahmari breathing, a humming bee breath. And I want you to focus on the vibration. Feel or imagine the vibration in your third eye point, or reverberating up your spine. At the same time, you're going to apply Shambhavi Mudra. So you're going to imagine a point about here. In fact, just take your finger, your index finger, find the space between your eyebrows, move up about an inch, and just gently press. Not too bad, but just gently press on the center of your forehead so that when you take your finger away, you can feel where your finger's been. Now imagine you're trying to look up at that point with your eyes open to start with. Imagine you're trying to look up at that point so your eyes feel like they're going slightly cross-eyed. When you've got that sensation, close your eyes and try and keep that inner eye gaze. So feel your eye muscles working. Keeping the spine nice and tall, so Brahmari breath, humming bee breath. You just inhale through the nose. As you exhale, you hum. You can play around with the pitch, high or low, or you can keep it the same pitch. Just feel it. Feel what feels right for you. We're going to do 5 here. So trying to keep that eye gaze if possible. Take a nice deep breath in. Again, or just do it at your own time. Keep your inner eye gaze in and up. So again, you can play around with the pitch if you like. Just do 2 more in your own time. Again, try and keep your eye gaze in and up to your third eye point. Remember, I trust my divine inner tuition. Just notice, just observe the sensations. You can relax your eyes now, because sometimes the eyes can get tired because you're literally working your eye muscles. So again, you may notice that you like playing around with the pitch, the or whatever, or you may find a certain pitch suits you. Again, trust your own inner tuition. So we're going to go through a little sequence, including the Brahmari breath, the humming bee breath. So we start off kind of towards the back of the mat in a child's pose. And you can open your knees, so any options for child pose, you can open your knees. Ideally, you want to have the forehead on the floor, and again, focusing on that third eye point. If it's okay, bring the arms down beside you, and just take a breath or 2 here, again, focusing on your third eye point. Nice deep breath in. Feel your ribcage expand. And deep breath out. Feel your heart soften. Arms relaxed. Shoulders relaxed. We're going to do 2 Brahmari breaths here. So in your own time, inhale. Then lift your head, bring the hands forward and come on to your belly. Now take the arms out to the side, so the arms are at a right angle. Inhale, shrug the shoulders. Exhale, relax the shoulders down away from the ears. Now start off with the elbows relaxed. I like to have my legs a little bit wider than hip width. Energize the legs, so as if you're stretching the legs out. Press the tops of the feet into the floor. Lift your kneecaps. Lift your thigh muscles. Press your pubic bone into the mat. And just gently draw your belly button in. Keeping the shoulders relaxed. You're going to inhale, start to lift, and press into your hands and lift your chin slightly. Again, eyes closed, eye gaze turned in and up towards your third eye point. If when you get here, your shoulders are around your ears, then just take your arms wider or further forward. And exhale, slowly lower down. Again, inhale, lift your back muscles, or with your back muscles first. And then as you start to straighten your arms, keep the shoulders relaxed. Just lift your eye gaze rather than your chin. Keep squeezing your butt, squeezing your thighs. Exhale as you lower. Next time, we're going to stay here and add a Brahmari humming bee breath. So inhale all the way up. Stay here, exhale normally. Then inhale again. Brahmari. Breathe in. Breathe out, lower down. I'm going to come into down face dog. So bring your hands just behind your chest. Knees in a little bit. Inhale, lift your belly, lift your hips. Exhale, reverse, press up. Tuck the toes under, take your time. Bring your ears in alignment with your arms. Relax the shoulders. Then lift up into down dog, making any adjustments you need. So if you've got tight hamstrings, take the feet a little bit wider, which is our first down dog. So, be gentle with yourself. You can keep your knees bent if you need to. Inhale from hands to hips. Exhale from hips to heels. And don't worry about whether your heels touch the floor. That's not the main aim. Yeah, we can do a Brahmari breath here. So breathe in. Breathe in again. As you breathe out, lower your knees and tuck your toes. Come back forward onto your belly into that cobra position. So adjust your arms. Take your arms out to the side, shoulders relaxed, firm up the thighs. Inhale, lift up into cobra, eyes closed, turn inwards. Stay here, exhale. Remember, if it's too strong in the back as well, take the hands further forward. Inhale again. Exhale, lower down, bring the hands in. We're going to come back into child's pose. Inhale, lift the belly, lift the hips. Exhale, press up and back into child's pose. Forehead to the floor, arms down beside you. Again, one humming bee breath here. Inhale. Lift your head, look forward, slide forward onto your belly. Remember, as an option, you can always come into a Sphinx pose, elbows under your shoulders, stretch those legs. If not, find your cobra pose, shoulders relaxed. Inhale, stretch from the crown of the head to the toes. Exhale. Inhale, lift the thighs. Humming bee breath. Breathe in. Breathe out, lower down, hands beside chest.
Now lift belly, lift hips. Exhale, reverse press up all the way back into down dog. So adjust your hands, press into your hands, lift your hips. Then open up the backs of the knees, press your thigh bones to the wall behind you. Breathe in. You can, if you wish, inhale, come forward into like a plank. Bend your knees, lower your knees, and exhale, lower down to the mat. Either come into Sphinx pose, or inhale, lift up into that cobra variation. Relax the shoulders. Again, try and keep your eye gaze in and up towards your third eye point. Take another breath in. And exhale, lower down. Hands either side. Inhale, lift the belly, lift the hips. Exhale, back into child's pose. Forehead to the floor, arms relaxed. Again, hummingbee breath, inhale. We've just got two more of those. Inhale. Lift up, find your way onto your belly, Sphinx pose or cobra variation. Firm up the thighs. Again, trust your own inner tuition. Pressing back. All the way up and back. Take your time to set up for down face dog. So adjust your hands and feet first. Establish your position. Open up the backs of the legs. Nice deep breath in. Either come onto hands and knees or inhale into a plank and exhale, lower down to the floor. Sphinx or cobra, firm up the thighs, press into the pubic bone. And back into child's pose. Arms down beside you if you can. Eye gaze turned in and up towards your third eye resting into the earth. Last round, Brahmari breath. Lift up, find your way onto your belly. Cobra or Sphinx. Shoulders relaxed. Inhale up. Stay here. Exhale. And inhale again. Exhale, lower down. Now, lift belly, lift hips. Exhale. Press upper back, sit back to your heels. Bring your ears in alignment with your arms first. Before you exhale into down dog, take another breath in. Hummingbee. Again, either onto your hands and knees or forward into plank. And make your way down onto your belly. Last time here, cobra or Sphinx or other variation. Inhale. Exhale, relax the shoulders away from your ears. In. Release, press up and back into child's pose. Forehead to the floor, eye gaze turn inwards. 2 hummingbee breaths here. When you're ready, curl yourself up to sitting. Bring yourself around back into a sitting position, or on a chair, wherever is comfortable for you. We're going to practice our Om. Now when we say Om, and I learned it kind of incorrectly as well, kind of like an Om or an Om, like that. We don't actually really say anything other than Ah. All that happens is you start to gradually close your mouth. So it's just an Ah. But as you're doing that, you imagine it in three spaces, you know what I mean? So we start off with the mouth open wide, and then you half close the mouth, and then you gradually bring your lips together. And that's what makes the sound like this. So all I've done is I said ah, but I've gradually closed my mouth. And as you do that, you may feel the vibration starting in your solar plexus, moving up to your heart space, and then kind of like to your lips or the tip of the nose. It's sometimes quite subtle. So we're going to practice that a couple of times. Literally just imagine opening your mouth really wide, saying ah, and then a third of the way, so 3 sections, just start to kind of close your mouth, half closed, ah, and then bring your lips together gradually. And the third quarter, third. Brain's not working. Let's give it a go. Breathe in. You have some idea, and you'll feel the vibrations as they move up the body. So we're just going to bring the hands, clasp the hands, and have your middle and little fingers extended. And just bring the hands in front of your heart space. Again, imagine focusing on that point between and behind the eyebrows. So turn and try and look at that point with your eyes open. Then when you feel like you're going cross-eyed, close your eyes, focusing on your inner gaze. So we're going to do 3 Oms, feeling the vibration throughout your body. So just going at your own pace. Nice deep breath in. Rest your hands, palms up, bring your thumb and index finger together, still focusing on that third eye point and just noticing what you notice. Again, if you wish, you can bring in the affirmation, I trust my divine inner tuition. I trust my divine inner tuition. I trust my divine inner tuition. You can either stay here or you can bring yourself down into Shavasana, or if you decide to finish your practice here, inhale, reach the arms up, bring your palms together and just take a breath with your hands at the crown of your head. And at your third eye point, at your throat, and at your heart. And take a little bow to seal your practice. She always knows when I'm not 100%. She gets very fussy when she knows Mummy's not 100%, with it emotionally. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that as much as I enjoy sharing it with you. And so any questions, any comments, let me know. And blessings. Mwah.